question then is, well, if we've got that ratio of, let's keep working 4 to 3. What if I tell you how many students there are altogether? How do we figure out how many boys and girls? So let's say we've got 91 students altogether. If we have 91 students, and we know that the ratio of boys to girls in that whole student group is 4 to 3, how do we figure it out? And this is, I guess, this is probably the most difficult part of ratios. And it's where actually thinking about fractions is important. First of all, we say, okay, this is our boys to girls ratio. 4 boys, 3 girls. And it's kind of like, that's almost like your smallest group. If you were to get a small group of students that represented a whole bunch, we need 4 boys and 3 girls, therefore how many students altogether? 7. Okay, if you have 4 boys and 3 girls that represent the whole bunch, that means there are 7 students. And you've done it by going 4 plus 3. Okay, so we've added both these numbers together. And so, it's almost like saying, therefore, 4/7 of the students are boys, and 3/7 of the students are girls. Does that make sense? Okay, so if we kind of boil down this whole group into the smallest size we could that still represented the ratio properly, we'd get 4 boys and 3 girls together making a group of 7, and that group would represent the whole. And so these fractions therefore become the way that we can figure out how many boys and how many girls in this whole big group. Okay? And so for how many boys, we say, alright, if 4/7 of all the students are boys, then we say, therefore, 4/7 times 91 tells me how many boys there are. Because 4/7 of the whole group are boys, and there are 91 of the whole group, so therefore 4/7 times 91 is the number of boys. And that is, as I think quickly, 52. Thank you for thinking quickly forward. Okay, and how many girls, therefore? 3/7 of 91 is the number of girls, which equals 39. Okay. So how do I do that? When we need to figure out, this is the last one now, we're dividing the full amount of something into the ratio. We're dividing the full amount of something into the ratio. We add up. I might rub this part out here now, just to write these steps in, because this is the part that, as I say, it's probably the most complex part of what we need to do today. In the bottom is the sum of all the ratio parts. Okay, in the bottom line of the fraction is the sum of all the ratio parts. And in the top line of the fraction is the ratio part the ratio part we want to know. Okay, so in this case we said, okay, well, if the ratio is 4 to 3, then we put 4 plus 3 in the bottom, which makes 7. Okay, and if we want to know how many boys there are, then we put the boy ratio part in the top. Okay, so it becomes 4 over 7. So when we've got a whole part, a whole amount, and we're going to divide it up into its ratio parts, we say, okay, the bottom line of the fraction is the sum of all the ratio parts, and the top line of the fraction is the part that we're particularly interested in. Okay? And so, and then we take that fraction and we multiply by the whole amount. Okay, so in this case it was 4/7 times 91 equals 52 boys. Okay? Now this works as well, even if there's more than 2 ratio parts. So let's say Kate, Ella and Georgia have gone into business and they've frozen Taylor. Sorry Taylor, you're not part of this anymore. But Kate, Ella and Georgia have gone into business and they've decided that of all the profits, the ratio is going to be 3 to 5 to 2. Okay? So they decided that Ella's done the bulk of the work, she gets the highest part of the ratio. Kate's done the middle amount and George's done the smallest amount. That's what it is. That's the way it's going to divide up the profits. Okay? And so, and they make, let's say they make a total amount of profit of $180 on a store they hold at the local markets or whatever it is. Okay, that's the amount of profit they make. How much does each person get? Okay, so the total amount of profit is 180. This is the ratio they're going to divide it up in. How much does each person get? Well, okay, according to this, in the top line of the fraction is the ratio part that we want, and in the bottom, the sum of all parts of the ratio. So, okay, let's think about Kate first of all then. How much does Kate get? And so, top line of the fraction is, what part is hers? It's 3. The bottom line of the fraction is the sum of all the ratio parts. If I add these three numbers up, what do I get? 10. Okay? So Kate is going to get 3/10 of the profit. Okay? So 3/10 times 180 equals 54. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay? So her part's $54. Ella? Her ratio part is 5. The sum of all the parts again will be the same, 10. So for each of these things, the bottom line of the fraction will always be the same. 5/10 times 180, so she gets $90. And Georgia, she gets 2/10 of 180 equals 36. So each person gets that amount. So, doesn't matter how many parts are in the ratio, we do it the same way. Sum of all the ratio parts in the bottom line and the ratio part we want in the top line. That makes a fraction, and you multiply that by the full amount.